Well, Shelbi in the circle and at the plate, but it seemed like you kind of put that first nail in the coffin to get this win going. What did you see on that home run?
Really, I was just trying to put the bat on the ball, you know. I mean, I've been disciplined all weekend, and I think that I just took a guess on what was coming, and it was just there and it happened. I was just trying to extend the inning and just pass the bat to the next person.
By this time, they're probably like go up to
the win highlights, first week of the season. Ali talked about how y'all don't really play with something that sweet, but what does it do to get that 3-0 mark or somebody?
Yeah, like Ali said, we don't necessarily focus on it. We try to go one game at a time, That's like our whole theme is Tigers. It's just like we have like a process, and it's win one pitch, then win the next pitch, like win the game, then like win game 2, and then win the series, and win the sweep. And so I think that really just focusing on just winning each pitch leads us to win a sweep, like get a sweep. And I think that it's a good spot for our team to be in. I think it kind of gives us confidence to know like we can do this. We're capable of being like a great team. We have so much talent, and I think it's just a good reminder of like the work we're putting in is paying off, and it's going to continue to pay off. And I think when we just see that little by little, we walk differently.
A 4-hit shutout, a rally, and then a run ball. You beat them in 3 different ways this weekend. What does those performances really say about this team?
I think, first of all, as a pitching staff, I think we did really well this weekend. Like, Ali came out and gave us one of the best games that she's had in a long time, and I think that that's something that we've really been working on. And then collectively yesterday, Shelbi and Ray came out and just dominated. And I think, like, as a pitching staff, that's one thing that we've really tried to do is just be better. At the beginning, we weren't great, and I think that we knew that we needed to be better. And so I think, like, as far as that goes, I think together we did really well on the mound, and then I think we just had solid defense, like all the way around. We just, like, Danica and Taylor were lights out, Sid was lights out, and so I just think that, like, overall, like, we just put everything together, all aspects of the game, pitching, defense, and hitting, collectively all together, it was good. And so I just think that, like, it's good to know that we can win in several different ways. Like, if we need a shutout, like, we know that our pitcher can do it, but then, like, at the same time, if we don't have our best stuff, like, we know that, like, our offense is going to come up, and they're going to come up for us. So
can you expand on that confidence in the defense, just when y'all do allow hits, just to be able to leave runners on base?
Yeah, I mean, as defense-wise,
yeah.
Is that what you said? As far as defense, like, I just think that, like, we put a lot of pride into our defense. We put a lot of, like, we take a lot of reps at practice, Danica's out here almost every single day taking rep after rep before practice even starts, and I just think it shows a lot. Like, she wants to be, like, the best she can be on defense, like, and so I just think that, like, collectively, like, when you have confidence in your defense, it, like, as a pitcher, like, you carry yourself differently because you don't have to do it all on your own. You don't feel like you have to strike every batter out. And so I think it's just, like, when our defense is on, like, we're unstoppable.
And, as a veteran leader on this team, can you just talk about the development you've seen from some of the underclassmen so far this season?
Yeah, it's amazing. I just think that, like, we have so many hard workers on our team. Like, they're out here every day. They're out here on their off days. Like, I don't know that an off day has gone by that Sid P and Mackenzie aren't out here hitting and taking reps. And I just think, like, you see it. Like, today, Kins came up with a big hit, and I just think, like, you see that every day. Like, we walk out here and, like, they want to be the best they can be for this team, and I just think that's something, like, that's what we need. Like, it's a team sport, and I think we all know that we need everybody, and all we have is all we need, and I think that's a big thing that we talk about a lot. And so I just think that, like, it's so cool to see, like, just the transformation that they've had just from the beginning to now, and I think you'll continue to see that over the rest of the season.
What about your effort in circle? It's been a while since you've been able to make it through an entire game. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you're accustomed to complete games and things like that nature. What was it like today?
It was good, I just think that we're here for a reason, we're here for a purpose, and I think, like, ultimately, like, I've had to just trust that. I've really had to trust the plan that, like, God has set for me. Like, sometimes it's not my day, and that's fine. Like, I have a staff who's going to back me up, who's going to get it done, and I think it's cool to see that, like, they've never once lost confidence in me, and I think that says something about our team and our pitching staff, We've continued to just go to work and just do what we can do, Like, we've changed some things, and I just think that, like, it was good to come out today and, like, have a good game, but I know at the end of the day, like, I'm here for something so much bigger, and that's to share the love of Jesus, and if that's what I do, then that's what matters. It doesn't matter about the game.
How's the nose feeling?
It's great. It's fantastic.
Nasty scar.
Yeah, there is a scar, but it could have been worse. For sure, could have been worse.